Greetings and welcome to New Media News. My name is Chuck Palm. Today is October 12th, 2009. This is episode number 6. New Media News is brought to you by IPN, the Internet Podcasting Network. Check out podcasting for your business for information relating to how you can become a podcaster. Stay tuned to the end of this episode for a special offer only for New Media News subscribers. As always, find us on Twitter at Chuck Palm and on the Facebook fan page. Links following at the end of the show. And now, this week's New Media News. Why email no longer rules? Twitter, Facebook, and Last.fm coming to the Xbox Live. And we hear from our friends at HubSpot about the Twitter and Google Microsoft deal. In industry-related news, Livestream releases the Live Pack. And finally, our YouTube video of the week. Miley Cyrus says goodbye to Twitter. Starting us off this week is the Wall Street Journal Tech Report and why email no longer rules. This is a pretty lengthy article, but it goes into some detail about why email has a good run as the king of communications, but its reign is over. It starts out saying in its place, a new generation of services is starting to take hold. Services like Twitter and Facebook and countless others vying for a piece of the new world. And just as email did more than a decade ago, this shift promised to profoundly rewrite the way we communicate in ways that we can only begin to imagine. Great statistics in this article talk about little wonder that while email continues to grow, other types of communication services are growing faster. In August 2009, 276.9 million people used email across the U.S., several European countries, Australia, Brazil, and according to the Nielsen Company, up 21% from 2 to 9.2 million in August 2008. But the number of users of social networking and other community sites jumped 31% to 301.5 million users. Nah, social media is just a fad. And the winner of our Captain Obvious Award for this week is too much information. Another obvious downside to the constant stream is it's a constant stream. That can make it harder to determine the importance of various messages. When people can more easily fire off all sorts of messages, from updates about their breakfast to questions about whether the evening's plans, are being able to figure out what messages are truly important or which are warranting responses. This can be difficult. Information overload can lead to some people to tune out messages altogether. I know you weren't paying attention. Go back and reread that. This is also very dangerous in a public sense because a public profile has pluses and minuses. It can draw people communicating closer, allowing them to exchange not only text, but also all sorts of personal information, even facial cues. What's my face saying now? You know a lot about a person when you're talking to them, even before you've exchanged a single word. Make sure you check out this article on the Wall Street Journal Tech Report. Lots of good information and some links in there as well. And from Mashable's social media guide, we learn that Twitter, Facebook, and Last.fm are coming to Xbox Live this autumn. Back in E3 in June, we learned that the Facebook and Twitter as well as Last.fm integrations were coming to Microsoft Xbox Live Online. Sometime in this fall, they've mentioned a November 17th date that was leaked by the UK Xbox site, and now that has been pulled. It marks a definitive expansion into social networking for the console and a strategy of broadening the Xbox brand into a wider entertainment realm beyond gaming. Some of the interesting features from the Facebook side of this is that they'll be coming with an implementation of the ability to see which of your Facebook friends have an Xbox Live account. Of course, you may already know that they are on Xbox with some of them, but what about the folks that you don't know have Xbox gamer tags, or friends you don't even know that are gamers? The new dashboard update will solve that problem by identifying your Facebook friends on Xbox Live that haven't friended you there yet. The Facebook connection function will also allow you to opt into automatic status updates from the gamers that you're playing, and unfortunately, it won't be ready at launch, but Microsoft representatives say this will be coming before the end of the year. The Twitter and Last.fm implementations are a little bit lighter, but nonetheless provide a way to update your status, see updates from those you're following, and also see trending topics and perform searches. Another bit of info from Last.fm says that they will have the same interface design with most of the functionality that you're familiar with. In the Xbox integration, you'll be able to listen to your stations, create new ones, skip tracks, and add favorites, and get more information about individual tracks and artists. From the inbound marketing company HubSpot, we learn on their blog that the Twitter deal with Microsoft and Google, and just what it might mean for marketers out there. Twitter is in advanced talks with Microsoft and Google separately about striking up data mining deals in which the company would license full feed from the microblogging service and then integrate that into the results of their competing search engines. Pete Caputa, the author of this article, said he was speaking to the HubSpot developer Dan Abinor while he was spanking him in a ping pong match. I'm not sure I want to know about that. And he says hundreds of thousands of applications or tools or Twitter APIs could be used to get information right from the feed. And rightly so, it's expensive for Twitter to let hundreds of thousands of applications access the API. So what could Microsoft and Google do if they had unhindered access to this feed, and why should marketers care? Read more about that on their blog here. It's a lengthy article with lots of good information and links. I highly recommend it. Live web broadcasting company Livestream announced that they have the new Live Pack, which is the world's first solution for wireless live streaming at HD quality. Very interesting article. It says here that they announced the availability of LivePack, a turnkey hardware solution for wireless live streaming at HD quality to hundreds of thousands of viewers on the web. And LivePack is available immediately from Livestream, the leading live internet video platform. More interesting about this is the comparison to a satellite truck in a backpack. Which is like Mark Hoyt, the CEO and co-founder of Livestream, said, if you want Livestream in high quality in an event where you don't have reliance fixed internet connection, broadcasting with a cell phone cannot yet deliver the high video quality or network reliability that you need. The only other solution available is a traditional broadcast truck and satellite signal, which can cost up to $50,000 a day. More about this product details are on the website. Availability and pricing is there as well. I should tell you that it is about $2,500 per month on a month-to-month basis, or $1,500 a month if you plan for the whole year. Still waiting for LivePack to send me my demo unit for the New Media News live remote team. Still waiting. And finally, our YouTube video for this week is Miley Cyrus saying goodbye to Twitter. Normally, I wouldn't give a bunch of white girls trying to rap the time of day, but I gotta admit a little bit of a admiration, if nothing else, for Miley Cyrus. And not because she's dumping Twitter like a bad date. She's dumping Twitter because she just found it too obsessive, and she managed to tweet more about pimples than she did being a pop star. This is one girl from Hollywood who seems to have gotten it right. Hope to God she doesn't end up like Britney and totally ruining her career. Maybe her countrified dad will keep her on the straight and narrow. Yeah, stick to the pop stuff, Miley. New Media News wants to hear from you. Send us comments, questions, and criticisms at news@newmediapodcast.com. Make sure you visit the New Media Podcast page and sign up to become a subscriber. Not only will you get all the new media and social media news delivered straight to your email box, you'll also have a chance at winning special prizes. This week, the top 10 reasons why you should be a New Media News podcaster. As always, thanks for watching New Media News. New Media News can be found at newmediapodcast.com. Be sure to subscribe to the mobile edition if you're an iTunes user. Just follow the links at the bottom left-hand corner of newmediapodcast.com. We'll look forward to talking to you next week, everybody. Have a great week.